I started to get a panic attack while driving. Luckily, I trained my kitten to help me in these situations, and she was rubbing against me to kind of soothe me while I drove, but I still had 45 minutes of driving. I never mentioned why I decided to go on this drive across the US and Canada. It's because for the previous 3 years, I was unable to drive a car without having a panic attack. I used to drive to work before COVID, but during COVID, I moved back home because they said we would be fully remote. Of course, a year later, they changed their mind and wanted me to drive into the office, which was now more than 3 hours away, one way. When I had to drive more than 6 hours every 2 weeks, it ended up getting a lot worse. I was having a panic attack each time I drove, but eventually I quit my job because I couldn't do it anymore. I completely stopped driving, and at some point, I had panic attacks even when somebody else was driving. I kept working on it with my therapist and then was also taking some medication that sort of helped. And then somehow I ended up getting a kitten. She was supposed to be my mom's cat, but she chose me because she loves me so much. And she helped me heal in so many ways. I was finally able to drive again when she was with me. I trained her from an early age to do so many tricks and also to comfort me during panic attacks or depressions. I felt comfortable enough following through with the RV trip, and this was kind of my chance to take my life back. Do one final road trip to prove to myself that I made progress. It really hit my self-confidence and made me doubt my ability to travel not only by myself, but am I really ready to drive again? Has all this progress that I thought I made not been real? I had to fight that thought process for 45 minutes while I struggled to breathe. I was dealing with a pounding heartbeat. My hands were tingling. I even turned the AC up in my car because the cold air in my face made me feel like I could breathe slightly better. It wasn't a full-blown panic attack, but it was enough where I shouldn't have been driving. And the only reason I kept driving was because I needed gas and the temperature was too low to stop.